Hey everybody, I'm Don Pryor here with Todd Jeffries. We're from the Todd Don Show here on News Radio KLBJ, Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 10 a.m. Have that on your dial. Brought to you by Texas Mutual Insurance. Glad to be representing them, that is for sure. And we're going to talk a little tech as we do once a month with you here.
Yeah.
You were talking about earlier, there's a new iPhone update. For some of you out there that still have iPhone 4 and 5.
Yeah, anything 2012 and older. 2012 and older, anything with your iPads, your iPhones, you've got to update the operating system by November the 3rd, or else the GPS monitoring and tracking system is not going to work. And that affects a lot of things. Time stamping as far as dates, time, location. It's how all of the apps and all of the things you use. You might not be able to get your email without this upgrade because of the time and date stamp issue. So if you're still hanging on to those old products from Apple, 2012 and older, you've got to get that update, that operating system update by November the 3rd, or else you're going to be buying one of those expensive $1,000 phones.
That's right. You're going to be...
That should be incentive right there alone.
What you do. I mean, it's amazing the things in life that we will balk at that cost $1,000 or more. It's like, no, I can't afford that. The iPhone's $1,000. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take it.
Got to have it.
Got to have
Maybe
it.
not an iPhone, but you got to have the phone.
If your iPhone 4 is still working, that's a miracle in and of itself, right there. If the battery is still working.
Right.
So, anyway.
Have you advanced? Your phone still has a hinge.
I'm an 8.
Right? Does it still have a hinge?
No, Todd, it doesn't have a hinge. It's I have the 8. What do you have?
I got the 8.
You got the 8.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen justification yet for doing anything else other than if I get where are we at 11 now? We on 11? Does this thing go to 11? A better camera, a much better camera.
Yeah.
And that's about all I've heard.
Well, I've had a few glitches with the new update.
You have?
On my iPhone 8. A lot of people have. The thing I've noticed, just using it a lot, is it has trouble doing video, where it'll just stop. The video will just stop, and you try to restart it, and it won't allow you to restart until you shut it down and turn it back on.
Right.
That's the only issue I've seen. We've gotten emails, text messages from people who say they've updated their operating system and have all kinds of issues. Like phones, the phone communication. You're on the phone with somebody on a business call, and then it just cuts off.
Yeah.
Those are just some of the horror stories out there with the update.
If you're one of those...
You're going to have to update it. You're going to have to.
Yeah.
You may be one of those persons that waits until everybody else and they figure out the bugs. You're eventually going to have to do it anyway.
Sure.
Because that's what Apple does. They throttle things down until you update.
Absolutely.
Make your life a living hell until you update. Speaking of Apple, interesting conversation with a friend over the weekend.
Well, good for you.
And he says Apple's in trouble because there's nothing new in the pipeline from Apple. Nothing new. No products that are new.
Nowhere to go.
Well, there is. New inventions are being made all the time.
It's just not happening
but
right now.
Apple is not at the forefront of new products, new things. And they've changed. They used to make all their money off apps. That's changed a little bit.
Right.
I'm really starting to be concerned about Apple's financial health.
They might have to dip into savings.
Well, if they start doing that, then that's a real issue. Their stock would plummet. They start dipping into savings, and their stock will plummet.
Right.
But no, it's a big deal. You're not worried about them?
Oh, no. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah.
So I guess I haven't internalized it yet. But that is a strange thought because we always think of Apple being absolutely bulletproof, that they'll be here forever and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
But, I got to ask you something, by the way, because I was just looking at your laptop here, and you're on whatever that is, Facebook or whatever it is. How many social media platforms are you on?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Name them. Go through what you're on. I'm on Facebook. I need to do more Instagram. I need to have more of a presence on Instagram. Beyond that, I don't have any interest in being on any other social media. What are you on?
Facebook, 2 pages on Facebook.
Right.
You got your regular family one that only gets 5,000 followers, and then I got the show page, Todd Jeffries ATX.
Right.
That's the show page.
Yeah, I've got at Don Pryor Radio for the show page.
Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, Udoo, LinkedIn. What else? I think that's all of them.
TikTok.
You want? I'll run through
Talk-
all of them.
yeah, talk to me
Ask
about-
me any question about any of them.
Okay. All right. Let's start with TikTok.
Yep.
What?
It's really I don't want to say it's the newest one, but it's the newest big popular one. It's been
Okay.
around for a little while, and I personally think it's the albatross. If you own a business, you better get on TikTok today
Really?
because it will be the Facebook that everybody goes to in 5 years.
Why?
Because it's very popular, it's very easy to use, it's friendly, very friendly and easy to use, and you're able to reach so many people. And it's still cheap to reach those people. If you own a business, let's say you own a jewelry store, you're a real estate agent, you're an insurance person, whatever, and you want to reach people in a certain zip code, that is the way to do it. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, that's how you reach your customers cheaply, very cheaply, pennies, for free in some cases. If you own a business, you have to be on these social media sites. You have to.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
your competitors are, and they're kicking your butt
Right.
by reaching new customers this way.
But you personally, TikTok. So are you gaining friends? I mean, how does that work on TikTok?
Same thing. They're all the same as
But I
far
would
as
think
gaining
it's-
followers and friends.
I
and
would think the
likes
followers-
and hearts and things like that. They all have the same kind of
But
stuff.
the followers, I would think, are more slowly coming in on TikTok versus another platform. Or am I wrong?
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Really?
There's more potential to grow faster right now on TikTok is today where Facebook was in 2011.
Right. Really?
Yes.
Okay. And then the other.
Imagine if you would have got on Facebook in 2011, how many followers and how big of a reach your audience, our audience, every one of your clients would be able to reach those same people.
Yeah.
That's why it's important.
Right. What's the other one? The other one. Let's see. You named so many.
Instagram,
No, got that.
Twitter, LinkedIn.
Okay.
If you own a business, you got to be on LinkedIn.
What's the advantage to LinkedIn?
It's really good for B2B
you.
type stuff.
For what?
B2B, business to business. That's a phrase in the business
Oh,
world, Don.
okay.
Business to, some businesses only do business with other businesses.
Uh-huh.
That's B2B.
B2B.
Yeah.
No, there was another one.
Udoo.
Yeah. Yes.
Udoo Outdoors. That's brand new. That's a Christian-based social media site where it's all outdoor stuff. Like I posted a bunch of pictures from our Maui vacation and hiking on some trails. A lot of hunting pictures, fishing, hunting, fishing, outdoors. Udoo, Y-U-D-U, Udoo Outdoors.
Okay. And
Well, think about it. Think about it. Think about it this way. Think about it this way. If you are GT Distributors, that's one of your clients.
Yes, it is.
The
fine
Range
folks
is
at
one of
GT.
my clients.
Yes.
If those people that work there got on Udoo, they would be able to connect with people that buy and want to buy guns.
Right.
Those customers. It's another way to reach customers, is what it is.
This seems to me that, I mean, come on, man. You're on what? I don't know, seven different social media platforms.
I think
you
it's
personally.
I think it's 10 total. Yeah.
How do you find the time to monitor all that? I mean, it seems like you would have, if you're trying to
Once a day.
stay current on all of it, it seems like it would just be a tremendous
No,
amount of time.
I'm just a firm believer. This technology, this world has changed so much and so fast in the past 10 years. Just imagine where it's going to be 10 years from now. Now's the time to get on these platforms, to reach your customers.
I got it. But there's a point, man. There's a point. You're on so many.
Is this
seems-
why
it's
is,
like you're, it's like
why is
you're,
it a problem for you?
Like you're. Well, I guess it isn't.
No, it's really
I guess
not.
it's not.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to be fine. But it seems like you're almost hoarding. You're like a social media platform hoarder.
Oh, I'm hoarding followers. Yeah. Trying to get as many as I can
Yeah.
so that Texas Mutual Insurance can reach as many as they can.
I just want you to have a life at the same time.
See what I did there?
Yeah, that was very
Brought it back.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very
brought it
nice.
back, Yeah.
Whew.
But if you want to follow me on any of those platforms, Dylan, can you put that on the screen too? At Todd Jeffries on all of those platforms. You got the Facebook, you got the Twitter, you got the LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok.
Pete
You
Moss.
do.
You on Pete Moss yet?
Not on Pete Moss.
Not on Pete Moss?
But I will once they're up and running.
Okay, there'll
Yeah.
be one.
Vero.
Vero, that's another one.
I personally like Vero.
Vero, you were on too early.
Dylan, is that a good one? Are you on Vero? tech guy behind the camera? No. A lot of people thought Vero was going to be the one that takes
Why?
down Facebook.
Why?
What's interesting about Vero is they do not take your data at all. They're not mining data on you whatsoever. And everybody knows Facebook and all of these other social media accounts we talk about, they're free because you are the product. They steal identity, they track you, and then use that information to reach advertisers. It's all advertising, it's all marketing. The one I'm not on right now is because I have a real problem with PayPal. PayPal really bothers me. Or not PayPal, but not as much, but Venmo. Venmo really scares me because Venmo, here's what Venmo does. Venmo is a paying platform to buy products from people. You just transfer money to somebody's account.
Yeah.
It's very easy. A lot of people use it. My wife and kids use it all the time. But what I don't like is they want to be a social media site. And so what they do is whenever you pay something, it actually posts on a thread who you paid. And I don't think that's information that I care to share. Nobody needs to know who I'm giving money to.
Right.
And that's what Venmo does. And that's why I've kind of backed away from Venmo.
Right.
I don't like that aspect of it. But if they got rid of that, I probably would get on it.
Well, I'm impressed.
If you're in the media business, you've got to have a robust social media account.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If you're in business, if you own a business, you manage a business, you also have to be on these social media accounts.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
You have to.
I can't imagine not having any presence on social media if you're in media. If you do radio, I couldn't imagine.
And you don't have to do them all. You don't have to do them all. If you own a small business, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, that's a good place to go for now, just to get started.
And then
you will increase your business 20% within the next 6 months.
I just don't want to get to the point where you are just having to, live your life solely for your social media. You are just, it's like
you worry about yourself.
I guess I guess the bottom line is I'm going to be fine. You live your life. I'll live my life.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll join.
You sit over there, judge me, and I'll sit over here and help increase business for Texas Mutual Insurance.
Perfect.